Hey guys! Today we're making a video about my angelfish. I have too many. Let's just say that these two right here are the parents. The big ones, as you can see. They had babies over the summer, and now I have like 30 of them? 30 is a lot. And we need to find homes for all them. So I'm just adding you guys now. If you want angelfish, koi angelfish, they're gonna look kind of like that, some of them. There's a lot right here for you to pick from. There's a lot, and the rest we're gonna be dropping off to a local fish store, hopefully selling them to the local fish store, hopefully. if they accept. Yeah, so we're gonna insert clips of when we first insert clips now. So this is when they first laid eggs, and I noticed, and if they laid eggs once before, but I didn't know what the fuck they were, so then I tried to like net them out, because I thought they were baby fish, or baby tadpoles from my little African dwarf frog, but then they weren't, and they died, and the angelfish ate them, and I was like, because the angelfish were eating them, that's why I took them out with the net, because I was like, okay, well, something gave birth, and then it happened a week later. They laid more eggs, and then they didn't eat them this time. And then they hatched into little baby, like, wiggling, you'll see in this video, like, little tiny wiggling fish, little tiny tadpole-looking things. And the angelfish, they weren't eating them, they were taking care of them and, like, chasing the other fish away. So I looked up, what do baby angelfish look like? And then, yeah, I found images that looked exactly like that. So, they grew, they started free swimming from the leaves, and eventually there just was a big cloud of little tiny white fish around the parents. And the parents, usually angelfish don't protect their fry in a community tank, but I just got really good parents. I kept the lights on overnight for like a whole few weeks, and algae bloomed, but the result of that was I have live baby angelfish, and they're really cute, and I'm going to keep a few of them. There's a few I have favorites I like a lot. There's a few I definitely are going to keep, but I need homes for the rest of them. So I fed mine, just so you guys know. I know that a lot of breeders I'm getting sick, I'm sorry. I know a lot of breeders my lips aren't working. I know that a lot of breeders will tell you that feeding baby brine shrimp is the best, and I agree that that's good, but I actually fed them shit. It fell behind. I fed mine Hikari first bites. It's like a powder. I use tongs. I just wet the end of the tongs, dip it into the bag, and then put it in the water, and it just floats down. And they love that stuff, and as you can see, they're big, they're growing. They're about 2 months. They hatched at like the end of August. It's now the beginning of November, so 2 months almost. And they are doing good. There's obviously there's a few that are still kind of small, but the rest of them are big and normal, right on track for size. So I didn't see any like bad side effects to that not feeding brine shrimp. I also did buy a little tiny thing, I can't remember the brand, pre-hatched and killed dead baby brine shrimp, but it was not like, it was wet, it was in like a little water, and you had to use it within 6 weeks after you opened it, so it was like real baby brine shrimp, but it just wasn't live. They liked that too, but I just fed the Hikari more often, because that baby brine shrimp smells, that shit smelled bad, okay? I could not stand it. Anyway, so, it was fun raising them. You have to feed them multiple times a day, low-key stressful, high-key stressful. I definitely don't have as many as when I started, but that's understandable, considering I had even more mollies than I have right now in this tank. And I had tetras in there. And yeah, things are gonna eat them. Weak ones are gonna die off. But I ended up with a lot. So just so you know, don't expect, if you have angelfish in a community tank and you know they're a breeding pair, don't expect them to save all their babies or even get them to this size. Most of them will either eat their babies or not protect them well enough to keep the other fish away. But if you do want to have a fighting chance, keep the lights on all the time, make sure everyone's well fed, feed them multiple times a day, do water changes. Actually, I didn't do water changes while they were little tiny babies, but I did water changes once they got to like this size. Once they got big enough to not be or big enough to get away from the gravel vacuum I use. Yeah, so angelfish, baby angelfish. Baby angelfish are cool. It's a really rewarding experience. I probably, when they breed again, I'm probably just gonna take the babies out because it's a lot, and I don't, unless I end up being a supplier to my local fish store, which could happen, but yeah. So that's the tea. If you want angelfish, hit us up. I don't know about shipping fish, but it's a thing we could do. I guess we could look into that if you guys are interested. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is it on raising baby angelfish and the angelfish I have. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any inquiries about the baby angelfish, leave it in the comments. Have a good day.